Psychic Renegade Tarot. My name is Bethany. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Please subscribe and stick around for more content. I love to have you here. Tonight, you guys, we're going to do a different style reading. I want to do some readings on the state of America. I'm an American, so this is not going to interest everybody because I have viewers from other countries, but maybe you're interested in American politics because it affects the rest of the world. I don't know. But anyway, I want to look at the 2024 U.S. president election coming up. So it's bipartisan and Republican and Democrat. So it usually comes down to one of those two candidates just based on majority, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Trump versus Biden. I don't know if any other candidates are going to weigh in. I feel like some try to every election cycle, but it always comes down to whoever the two main parties are. Anyway. Okay, so whether you're pro-Biden or pro-Trump, I'm going to try to read this unbiasedly. Honestly, I think there's corruption on both sides, and I'm an independent voter. I have been since I was 18. On the last two election cycles, to be honest, I wrote in Bernie Sanders' name. So I know that's kind of like throwing away my vote, but to me, it was the only integrable vote I could make. So it's the only thing I felt good about doing, honestly. And I didn't really feel like my vote counted anyway, so that's what I did. But let's look at this. Okay, the 2024 American election. Show me how this is going to go. Show me the overall energy. Okay. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so they're both really self-assured about this. They both feel confident that they're going to win, is what I'm seeing. And this is also going to affect the economy heavily with the King of Pentacles. Whoever we pick is going to navigate the economy, obviously. That's going to be the biggest piece that people are going to notice based on who gets elected. Knight of Pentacles is they are both preparing. They are both pretty, not confident. I don't know the word. Determined. Yeah. It might take a while to count the votes is what I'm getting also with the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's going to take a group effort. We know this, like, to count all the votes. And it also might come down to three key states, the swing states. You guys know the swing states. I don't know them by heart. But, hold on, I can look. It looks like the swing states are Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, is it North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan. Did I miss one? I don't know. I think those are the swing states. But anyway. Is this going to be a fair election? Is this going to be a fair election? There was rumors about voter fraud last time around. So is this going to be a fair election? I feel like that's a valid question to ask. The High Priestess reversed. Well, High Priestess upright can sometimes signify secrecy, so I feel like it's going to be very out in the open, or people are going to be observing the voting system. So if there was any kind of corruption, it would have to be like through the mailing system, I feel like. Not at the regular polls. Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed. Interesting. Judgment reversed. Like, what? The Fool reversed. I feel like they're going to take extra steps to try to prevent voter fraud with the Fool and Judgment reversed. Like, they're trying to eliminate stupid mistakes or any kind of, like, room for error with the Fool reverse. The Judgment reverse, they want people to be confident in the outcome of this election and not second guess it and not incite another riot at the Capitol or the January 6th event. You know what I'm talking about. That was over the election, right? Yeah, because people were upset. They thought they robbed it. Yeah. So same thing. They don't want that to happen again. So they're going to try to eliminate any room for confusion or any room for anyone to question the count. 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords. I feel like they should just put surveillance on the polls. Like, why not? There's still gonna be a lot of talk, a lot of gossip with the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords here and the 7 of Wands. Everyone's gonna have an opinion. Some people will still just believe it was robbed either way. Some people just have a deep mistrust for the government. Some people really still trust our system. And, you know, everyone has their own perception based on probably their background and stuff they've been through and their economic status and their race. So probably all that plays into it, but your sex. And I mean, like, your gender. You get treated differently by corporations and the government based on your gender, in my opinion. But 7 of Wands. People are going to defend whoever wins. Like, they're going to be like, no, he was supposed to win. King of Wands, like, this was meant to happen. He's looking younger, so I'm seeing, like, the younger option. So I don't know if Trump is a little bit younger than Biden, but I'm kind of getting that. Also, Trump gives me more Leo vibes than Biden, and I'm getting King of Wands here. Temperance. So they're hoping that, like, this next election can turn things around there. I mean, like, the American people, we still have hope that things can turn around. People are hoping that, like, a new face will fix some of the imbalances going on in the economy and in the world at large. With immigration, all that kind of stuff. So the cost of groceries, the cost of gas prices, all the, like, the inflation going on. I think the inflation is a major thing that's pissing people off and making them distrust the Democratic Party, and also the stuff going on in Palestine. Obviously, that's a huge issue that needs to get handled. I don't respect Biden because he denied their request for a civilian ceasefire. Why do you need to kill civilians? Why do you need to kill children? Why do you need to slaughter people and commit genocide for whatever stupid agenda? I don't even give up what the agenda is. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be you have to have more strategy. If this is your strategy, is just to obliterate the whole people, that's not a strategy. So do better. It's my opinion. Like, I don't know. I just think there's no excuse to say you can't spare civilians. But it's my opinion. It's my opinion. 3 of Wands. I think America is ready for something new. Because everybody was losing hope with the 6 of Swords reversed. It's like they need something new. I feel like people have lost hope in the Democratic Party. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's too much going on online. I feel like they tried to censor stuff on social media and online. And yeah, there's a lot of misinformation, but also things get leaked that they are trying not to get leaked. So they just label it as misinformation sometimes, but it's people whistleblowing shit that's going on. So I don't know. Americans are just tired of being lied to. We're tired of being overworked and underpaid. Yeah, it's just like we should have a better life than this. But the money's being, like, displaced and people are greedy, and it's just, the country's not being ran how it should be, in my opinion. The High Priestess reversed. Secrets are going to come out about some of the candidates. So there might be some scandals right before the election, or they're going to go for each other's throats or try to, like, bring stuff out in the media. With Biden, it's going to be a lot about his past policies, his racism, his creepy things he does with kids. With Trump, it's just going to be all the times he stuck his foot in his mouth, all the times he was inappropriate with women, all the times he was racist, or just didn't think before he spoke. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. You know their personalities the same as I do. 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's never going to be what we want. Like, it's just not. I feel like the country's so far gone, it needs a total rehaul by now that would cost a lot of lives and a lot of bloodshed and a lot of reorganizing and a lot. that I don't know if people are up for. So it's like we just get stuck in the same toxic cycle. It's like a relationship. It would take a lot to get up and move and leave this relationship and restart my whole life and figure that out by myself. But I know what it's like to be in this relationship, and it's toxic and it's not going anywhere and it's not healthy and I'm not happy. So it's like sometimes you're scared into complacency because you're scared of change. But at a certain point, it's like boiling. It's like, this is just not even comfortable anymore. So I'd rather just take the risk on something new. Yeah, I think they're gonna can Biden, honestly. Ace of Pentacles reversed. People are too pissed about their money, losing their money. I think something with like the dollar. Are they gonna try to roll out the digital dollar this year and it's gonna piss people off? Or are they gonna wait till after the election? They might wait. But just like the threat of it or the stuff that's gone on with inflation is pissing off most Americans, because it's like life was already hard and they just made it harder. It took away a lot of people's luxuries, and now we spend most of our money on essentials and don't have money for luxuries. Depends on your income, but everybody has less. That's what I'm trying to say. 8 of Wands reversed. Too many issues, too many differing opinions, too high of expectations. People in power have too little of character. It's just, it's like trying to swim against the ocean. Like, you just aren't gonna do it. The currents are too strong. It's too much coming up against you. Like, you're gonna have to go with the flow. You're gonna have to get into a, like, swim diagonal through the riptide. You just, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, the force is too strong. You can't go against it, like, head on. Like, you're gonna have to figure out a way to navigate, or I feel like this is people's determination to fix things in the country that just aren't going to get fixed the way we hope. I mean, it never really does. 2 of Swords. People are really going to have a hard time with this election, making a choice, making a moral choice, making an emotional choice, making a responsible choice. I feel like there's just not good choices. So I don't know if people really feel confident in anything that they choose, or they wish they had different options. And I feel like people are going to regret it for some reason. So people that vote for Trump are going to regret it. He's going to screw up somehow, of course. And if it's Biden, he would screw up the same. I mean, they're only human. So who's going to win? 9 of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Wands is new beginnings. Magician reversed. Boom, 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 boom. Temperance reversed. I think Trump's going to win, and it's going to disrupt things. Like, some people are going to be excited because it's a chance at something different, and some people are going to be really pissed off that he wins. It feels like there's manipulation. I mean, they're going to get accused of the same thing Biden got accused of, which was fixing the votes. But I do feel like there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands here and the 3 of Wands. It's like looking forward. So I don't think we're going backwards. Also, people are done with Kamala, or they're afraid she would become president if Biden kicks the can. Is there going to be another, like, insurrection? Is there going to be another? I feel like if Biden wins, people are going to protest in the streets. And if Trump wins, there might be protests either way. Like, people are going to be upset. People are going to be upset. 10 of Swords. People are going to be upset. What? And then some people are celebrating. Knight of Wands. Some people are celebrating just because it's different. I feel like we all know it's BS. 5 of Wands. We all know there's corruption on both sides. We all know that it's not going to go how we want it. It's going to go how they want it. The American system is rigged. Trump said it so himself, right? So we all know that. It's not a mystery. So some people are gonna be really upset. Other people are just gonna be over it. Like, there's nothing we can do anyway kind of attitude. And some people are gonna be really happy. Like, they're gonna think that this is gonna be an actual change. Trump is not your savior, you guys. It's not, he's not your savior. I feel like he's just a dude, and he just, anyway, like, stuff is still gonna go wrong if Trump wins, is my point. It's not as much about the man in charge as much as the system in place and the people behind it that are weaving all of this. So the president is more of a figurehead. I feel like they have a role, obviously, but I don't think they're more powerful than the people behind them, like the actual 1% and the actual people in Congress that are a little corrupt, that they stack the deck in their favor, is what you know what I mean? That's not going to change. That's not going to change unless we redo our system. The bipartisan system needs to go, in my opinion. It makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. It just splits people. Like, why not just have Americans and you all have to figure out who's the best to vote for and you vote for them? Like, putting people in two different parties just pits them against each other. It literally makes no logical sense. House divided will fall, right? So I don't know when we're gonna figure that out, but that's number one, in my opinion. The bipartisan needs to go. And number two, it's like we have to do a whole rehaul of laws and the way we run things. I think we need to pay parents to raise kids. I think we need to be more careful about our borders. I think we need to prosecute pedos online that are just running rampant. We have the technology to prevent that. I think, I don't know what else. I mean, all the stuff with the economy, I don't know the answers, but what's going on is not the answer. So we're very excited for like something new, like a new Ace of Cups, like a new, I don't know. I feel like even if Trump's a crazy person, he still gives people hope because it's like something different. And he doesn't feel like as much of a politician as the rest of them. Although he very much is, you know. But it's more of just like an idea or idealism to people. Like he represents something different. Yeah. Like the president is just about as much is just as much about what they represent as who they actually are and the actions they take, because they're not going to get into that seat unless they represent what the people want, right? So they can do whatever they want when they get in the position, whether we like it or not, right? But they have to run on promises. So I think Trump's just a better salesman. Biden has made too many mistakes. People are fed up with the, fear and the threat of the next world war. People are fed up with genocide. People are fed up with the economy. People are fed up with the accusations of the last election and January 6th and what happened. We're fed up with the racial tensions that get stirred in the media. We're fed up with the inflation. We're fed up with the border control stuff that's just messy. There's a lot of stuff. So I just feel like Trump is not some big savior for people that think that. And I don't think Biden's the devil. I think he's just a pawn. You guys need to follow the money and start looking into who's actually putting these people in power, who's actually behind these big corporations, who's actually the wizard behind the curtain, like the Wizard of Oz, right? Follow the money. Follow the money. That's how you can find them. If you already know all those people, or you know who the 1% are, or you keep up on this kind of stuff, you probably already know, but maybe you don't. There's like a couple families that own like everything. But anyway, I don't know. If I was a leader, I would want my people to be happy. I'd want my people to be thriving. I'd want life to be thriving. Like, why would you want to live in misery and cause misery? It's just selfish or evil, one or the other. I mean, if we can get someone in there with a head on their shoulders and they're willing to put the people first and not just do whatever they want that they're getting paid by corporations to do, then that would be great. But I feel like they're just self-serving and they want to keep themselves rich and their friends rich, and I don't know. That's great, but I just feel like, why do you need everyone else to suffer for you guys to be comfortable? Can't you be comfortable and still let the average American be happy? I think it's because they literally want, like, labor workers. Yeah, they just don't want to do things themselves. They want to pay other people to do it. There's always going to be people that want to work at a working class level, though. You don't need to, like, psychologically abuse the whole country into modern slavery through a false sense of freedom. But we're taxed and we're monitored and our data is collected and our bank accounts are monitored, and like everything is so under their control. I don't think that that is a right or the space for government. I think government should just be there to organize and help the people keep harmony and peace, right? That should be the role of the government, not to exploit us and to enslave us and to exhaust us and to make us sick. I have a lot of trust for the American government, to be honest, but on that same note, I have faith in the American people. I think if we can actually turn this thing around, that'd be nice, but we'll see. So wands. Everyone's ready for a new beginning, something different. It's just like literally anything different. We're so sick of this toxic relationship with Biden, and yeah, that's how I feel, you guys. Let me know what you think. I'm predicting Trump is gonna win. I'm predicting a lot of people are gonna be pissed. Some people are gonna be celebrating, but I'm predicting it's not gonna save you. It's not gonna be he's not some amazing person that's gonna fix everything. Some policies might get turned around. He definitely would tighten up the border, probably. Kind of scares me how he would navigate the situation going on in Palestine, if that would get better or worse with Trump. I don't know. Because sometimes he can be volatile. That's what I remember from his presidency. It was stressful because like he made a lot of volatile, rash decisions or reactions to things, is how I feel. And in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Please be respectful because this is a heated subject. Don't come down anyone's throat if they disagree with you. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and we all have different perspective and different levels of education and information and all that. So please be kind, and I'll see you in my next reading.